What about the separated life? Can you be a Christian and yet not be separated? And I want to emphasize with all of the emphasis I can give by voice and from my heart. If you are a Christian, you are separated. You cannot be a Christian and not be separated. If you come to something, you have to come from something. You came to church, but you came from your home. And it is ever true. If you have come to Christ, you have come from something. And by virtue of this, you are separated unto the gospel of God. It isn't a question of whether or not you may or may not be separated. The Bible says, separated unto the gospel of God. True, you'll have to deal with this matter, not to be conformed to this world, but to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. But the point I'm making is this: God, by His work of grace within your heart, has separated you unto that gospel. And we're going to come to understand what the gospel is. I want to go through this first chapter just so you can see what this good news is all about, how you can live on top of the world. I want you to notice this, that the source is from God, the gospel of God. I want you to notice that the promise of the gospel is in the Old Testament. It's promised according to the scriptures of the Old Testament. Furthermore, I want you to notice that the subject of the gospel is Jesus Christ. And I want you to notice that the channel of the preaching of the gospel is through man. Paul said, I am ready to preach the gospel, the good news, the evangel. I want you to notice that the power of the gospel is unto salvation. And I want you to notice that the order of the gospel is to the Jew first and also to the Gentiles. We are Gentiles. But the gospel was first preached in the city of Jerusalem, the city in which Christ seemingly was defeated upon the cross, but came forth in the power of the resurrection. It is there that the gospel was preached first of all. Now it goes around the world. And I want you to notice that the purpose of the gospel is that we can understand the righteousness of God, for we read, and therein is the righteousness of God revealed from faith to faith. As a young man, when I came to Jesus Christ, in that moment, though I did not understand it, in that moment of faith in Jesus Christ, I was separated from and separated to. And I've been separated to the gospel of God ever since. And so it is with you if you are a believer.